moment the dark titan Sargeras plunged.
I buy and trade. Safe travels.
How may I be of service? Shall we get down to business?
Pleased to have you. May the seas be kind to you, friend. It's a fine day for a trade. Goodbye to you.
Conversation initiated. Conversation terminated.
If I don't have it, I'd love to learn to make it. I hope you find something that delights you.
Would you like a program? Come back soon. There's always something new to see. The show must go on. Are you here to see one of our plays? Would you like a program? Come back soon. There's always something new to see.
I'm very busy. Can this wait?
Come see the new items I have made. Transaction complete. Come again soon.
Are you here to see one of our plays? Conversation terminated. Conversation initiated. The show must go on.
Why not?
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. God, I really hate it when developers do this. They think they're being clever, like the old adventure games.
Are you here to see one of our plays?
But they're not being clever like the old adventure games, because there's no hints and no nothing here. Just ask.
Come back soon.
Do you
There's always
agree?
something new to see.
This proscenium is looking amazing. Are you ready to get on stage? Give us a hand as part of the crew and we'll give you a chance to act. Will you accept this directive? How do I say yes? How do I friggin' say yes? How do I do what she's asking me to do? Everybody just seems to be standing here doing nothing. So I guess I have to wait for 7 friggin' minutes. It doesn't say that. You know, I'd like to know which developer was in charge of which section of this game. So I guess I'm going to sit here at AFK for 7 minutes. I'll be back.
Would you like a program? The show must go on. It isn't a show without the cast and the crew. Help them out. A messy stage makes for real broken legs. Let's clean it up. I don't remember them attending rehearsal. Show them out. The market draws a crowd on its own. If we assist them, their customers might stay for the show.
Tell me, what drives you?
A new experience. Communication initiated. Welcome, Outlander. Speak and be heard.
I don't remember them attending rehearsal. Show them out. We've been rehearsing for just this moment. Time to seize it.
Behold, beloved Earthen, I have generously provided you with a new leader, Dornick.
I am Watcher Dornick. Under my leadership, the Earthen shall reach their full potential. I command you to celebrate my arrival. Now that the Keeper is gone, get to work, you blockhead! I decree that you shall triple your production rates, or I will punch you down the core way. Wha ha ha ha!
What is he doing? Dornick's brutality knows no bounds. I have made a terrible mistake. Rise up, my children. You have my permission to rebel against your true watcher.
Traitorous Keeper! Wretched Earthen! You will all regret this! I've been struck! I cannot move!
Well done, my beloved Earthen. I promise to never leave you with such a tyrannical master again. Now, drag his husk from this place.
You will regret this, Earthen! My sister Galan will strike you all down!
Do not worry, my Stoneborn children. You will never have a cruel master again. You are my bedrock. You are my foundation. You are my beloved Earthen.
Conversation initiated.
So I don't know if I'll ever be able to read the quests when I go through this with Nox Calum. Admittedly, I'm probably getting more emotional than I should. I keep thinking about my friend. Yeah, I think I said this before. He was like my little brother, right? He really was.
You will regret
Tell me to
this,
F off.
Earthen. My sister Galan will strike you all down.
Do not worry, my Stoneborn children. You will never have a cruel master again. You are my bedrock. You are my foundation. You are my beloved Earthen.
Cool, they actually incorporated an encore. An encore bow. That is awesome. Yeah, I just, I don't know what to say. I mean, he really was...
Would you like a program?
You know, he'd tell me to F off when he thought that I needed to be told to F off. He'd smack some sense into me, and I'd smack some sense into him. And we never met each other in person, but he was... You know, my mom walked in the room, he would yell, "Hi, Mom!" He was essentially a little brother that I never had. And he absolutely loved the dwarf storylines, and you know, he wasn't. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, he wasn't short. He didn't suffer from anything like that, but he held a lot of respect and high regard for anyone with height issues. You know, I mean, there are different groups out there that say you can't use each other's words, right? So I mean, I don't know, but essentially he channeled that into this. I mean, he loved Peter Dinklage. He thought he was amazing. I'm not saying that someone has to have some sort of disability to like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's I don't want to describe it as an infatuation. It's not an infatuation, but he had some very strong beliefs of things like actors who are shorter than others, whether they suffered from dwarfism or anything like that, were not being respected in Hollywood. And he was entirely correct. You know, I mean, I shared those views. And his views and his beliefs manifested in really loving the dwarf races and Gimli and you know, like anybody might like elves. Like I think elves are really cool in a lot of ways. Centaurs, right? He really liked dwarves, and you know, everybody has their own little quirk about them, right? And a lot of times that manifests in aspects of their personality.
Conversation terminated.
Oh, it's a curtain call, not a...
The show must go on.
Not an encore. Well, I mean, that's sort of like an encore. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm over-explaining it just to try and get myself out of this funk, right? He would have thought that little story, that little silly play, he would have said, oh, this is so cool. It's such a cool storyline, right? The dwarf race, which would it be considered to be alive, right? They're all machines.
Are you here to see one of our plays?
They essentially were given like personhood or something like that. You'd say something like that by one of the keepers, and they fought for their freedom, and they're respected, and everything is, I don't know. I just really miss him. He would have really liked that.
Conversation initiated.
It's kind of weird. It's like I can hear him talking to me sometimes. You know, it's not like I'm hearing voices, right? Like I'm doing something, and it's almost like I could feel that he would be saying certain things. You know, anybody who's lost a family member or something, you know, they know what I'm talking about. You know, it's not like a schizophrenic type of situation. That's what it feels like.
Conversation terminated.
I could almost feel him talking to me and telling me, "Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, you should do that play. It's really cool." Kevin, have you done it yet? Oh, get down there. Come on, Kevin, do it. It's like the coolest story. You know, he had a blog called Farmer Bairn. He made a little story about his dwarf character. Dave actually signed the rights of his characters to me because he wanted me to write them. And I've only written one book. And it feels like I don't know. You know, I can't say that I've failed him in that regard because he told me don't try to force it. But he'd also say, where's my book? I mean, I did put them in one of my stories, so. I'm just so worried that I'm going to get their personalities wrong. Because they had very specific personalities. Although he says I got his elf character's personality right. Farmer Brand, though, he always said, you sort of got it. Which means I never really got it the way he wanted it. But he also said he couldn't really figure it out himself, so... And I know what that's like. I actually think I know the type of character that his Farmer Brand character is, but... it's a type of personality that I actually have difficulty writing, even though I can pick it out when I see it. There are very few blind spots I have in writing. One of them is writing people who are genuinely cruel and horrible and evil because it makes me sick to my stomach when I do that. There are only a couple characters I've ever done like that, and I don't know. So here I am, just having my own therapy session and using you guys. But that's also why I'm kind of quiet. That's why I didn't want to read anything with Abby, because I think about my friend, and one day he's there saying, "All right, come on, show up. I'll be online tomorrow at around 5." And then 2 days later, finding out that he was dead. And I was his safe friend. I was the friend that he had away from his family and his other friends to keep me away from them in a way where I was his vacation from his family and his reality. It's not saying his family was horrible. They weren't. Although I could see why he didn't want me interacting with him. So for people out there, this goes into something else that I want to say. A lot of writers write like the relationships that I had with my friend Dave. My little bro. As if it's LGBT or something like that. And they don't ever write relationships like that for two people who are straight. Right? Like the idea of the buddies, family members essentially, does not exist in Hollywood. Maybe it did at one time, but it doesn't anymore. And on one hand, LGBT visibility is a damn good thing. On the other hand, saying you can't be best friends without having some sort of romantic relationship, or essentially have a family relationship with somebody without being romantic with them, is harmful. Just like saying a female character can't be athletic without being a lesbian, right? A lot of that really is a problem with Hollywood. Like Good Omens. I'm done with the series because, and I have to explain it. It's an emotional thing, right? Season 1. That was the friendship I had with Dave. Two very straight people, or Dave and I are very straight people. Now, that's not saying that we don't support LGBT. I mean, but Dave and I were both. I mean, we were friends because we help. We support things like that. Social causes, etc. But Dave and I, two very straight people, with no other strings attached. Let me put it that way. So I'm not saying straight as in, anything else other than Barney Rubble and Fred Flintstone, right? Or Bing Crosby and Bob Hope. Or Abbott and Costello, right? Or Mahoney and oh God, what was the name of the character that Mahoney was BFFs with in Police Academy? Oh, I can't remember. We could basically finish each other's sentences, right? We wanted. But if we're trying to explain something in a paragraph, and say, okay, you mean this is, yeah, I mean that exactly, right? We knew what each other was thinking, most of the time. Just total synergy, right? We cared about each other's personal lives. We cared about what we were doing, all that stuff. The reason why I can't watch Good Omens is that Good Omens Season 2, Gaiman decided to do what the fans wanted, and that was to make him LGBT. Season 1, they weren't. And there were actually a couple Twitter things where he says, no, you get to think of it any way you want. Season 2, he expressly made it a romantic situation. And the problem is that when I watched Season 1, I see my friendship with Dave. And Season 2, it's like it's too alien for me at that point. Like, well, they're only friends because they have romantic feelings for each other. I mean, that's fine. But, Dave and I did not have that because we're straight. We had a very familial thing. And so, in my mind, and it's a mental hang-up, it's like, God, that'd be like, all of a sudden, it's like I'm seeing two brothers date each other. Oh. I don't see two gay men romantically involved with each other. I see two people who are brothers, because that's how I thought of Dave, and then Season 1, I saw me with, my friendship with Dave. The only caveat to that is neither one of us were as diabolical as Crowley, and or as pure as, oh God, whatever his name is. You know what I mean. So I can't even watch the show because of like the I can't change my feelings in regards to those characters, because my feelings with Dave were, brothers to the end, right? And then they tried to introduce a romantic thing to it, and it's like, I don't even know this character's name. I don't know how to relate. I don't know how to watch this. And if I hadn't seen my friendship with Dave in the first season of Good Omens, I would not have that hang up. Because I've seen other shows where there are gay or lesbian romantic relationships. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's cool. You know, oh, I get that. Yeah, I mean, that's good story. Good Omens, first season, that's me and Dave. Second season, that's not me and Dave. I can't even watch it now. And it's weird. It's a psychological thing with me. And I also kind of felt rejected. And it's irrational. It's totally irrational. And Neil Gaiman's a wonderful writer, right? So I love everything that he does. I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time is Stardust, right? And Coraline. God, I love Coraline. But I kind of felt irrationally rejected when I thought, hey man, I'm glad you didn't say that there's any romantic relationship between the two of them, because I see my, essentially my brother from another mother, right? It's the first time in a long time I've ever seen a friendship that's that type. Because Hollywood doesn't recognize that. I even posted that on Twitter for season 1. And then I felt rejected when in season 2, because season 1, it looked very clear, like that was his friendship with Terry Pratchett. Season 2, you know, because they both wrote the book. Season 2, though, it's like, oh no, it's not friendship. They're romantically engaged. Like, okay, I feel rejected now, because now I have nobody to connect with. Because now, instead of seeing two guys who may have some differences between me and Dave, were a little more subtle in some ways. Although, I mean, we were different, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't Faziel or whatever his name is, and Crowley. It was more like, you know, some other, but I mean, you know, the banter back and forth, was like me and Dave in a lot of ways. So where I saw, oh, they get along because they click, their BFFs, you know, they're like brothers, and they're brothers because, you know, they come from different backgrounds, but they all have the same goal. And there's nothing romantic involved in it. It went from that to, oh no, they just want to get each other's pants, and that's why they're doing that. I can't, that's not me and Dave anymore. That's, and I can't go back and forth between season 1 and season 2 like that. And I don't want to say that that was a mistake. I mean, from my perspective, it's like, Neil, why did you do that? I can no longer enjoy your work. Because my memories of Dave, you know, there are times where I have to reread our I don't know how to explain this. He gave me explicit instructions in our Skype conversations. Written instructions. I can't even really remember his voice, because I had a different voice in my head when we first met, because we met typing on World of Warcraft. So I was only exposed to his audible voice, audio voice, you know, his thing that I can hear, for about grand total of 3 months. So for the 10 years that I knew him, I had my own voice for him in my head. And that voice will never leave my head, because, I mean, I can't replicate it on the fly, but when I read what he typed to me, boom, it's back in my head. And I swear to God, he's still alive. Because that's how we communicated. And I've got a lot of hatred toward certain people. I mean, it was natural causes, but it was like natural causes facilitated by things that he had to do for others, or things he had to do for work. wasn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to go into it because I'll be bawling like a baby. I go back, I read the Skype logs, and it's always difficult for me because he's there. I remember that conversation, and I read what he says, and I say, the thing that pops into my head is something that I wrote down. There isn't a single point in our conversation where I would have written anything differently. Even when I can't see what I wrote, I know exactly what I would say, and I would say the same exact thing, and then he would respond in the same exact way, and I'm just reliving every single moment, you know? And when I was watching the first season of Good Omens, it was like, my friend's alive again. So that's what I mean when the second season he decides to, Neil Gaiman decided to make it romantic, or maybe he always wanted to make it romantic and he didn't do it in the first season. Well, in the second season he makes it romantic, and all of a sudden I can't connect. And that's why. It has nothing against Neil Gaiman. Right? I have nothing against Good Omens. I hope that series continues in a wonderful way. And, you know, unless I see evidence regarding the accusations on Neil Gaiman, I'm just, you know, I always wait to see evidence before I make any decisions about that. So, ignoring the accusations on Neil Gaiman until something is proven. It doesn't change that he's an amazing writer, right? And it doesn't change that I hope that Good Omens continues for the people that can connect to it. I can no longer connect to it. But it's like watching this little story. It was like I was connecting with my friend, and I could almost hear him guiding me or helping me figure out how to do the quests. It's friggin' weird. I can't explain it. I really can't. I just can't. But, and it's not even like this is great literature. It's not. But it was well done. And it was something like Dave would be saying, oh, this is so cool. Kevin, you got to write this. You know, you could do better. You could write better than this. You get working on my characters, Kevin. You know, maybe take some ideas. This is awesome. Don't do this. You know, do something different. But I want to see this. Make my world come alive, right? And I'm trying to find the exact words that he would say, telling me what to do. And all I know is I get the feeling of the importance and the desire of what he would want to say, but I can't speak for him. So I can't even tell you exactly the words that he would use. All I know is that if somebody wrote a bunch of, you know, like if 1,000 people wrote 100,000 different sentences, and one of them wrote a sentence that sounded exactly like Dave's, I would say, that's what Dave would have said to me. Like, it's almost like I get impressions of the words. I don't know.
Conversation initiated.
I probably sound crazy to you guys. But, I mean, for those of you who've lost someone that they care about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I just had to speak out. So, I had to say something. I had to say how I don't think I've ever played a Warcraft expansion where it felt like the writers did it right in every way, at least with the certain quests. The writers in charge of this, They hired some actual writers. I guess those talent searches paid off for Blizzard. They found writers who knew how to write things in positive and meaningful ways. Even if it's not Shakespeare, it doesn't have to be Shakespeare, but they figured out how to do it.
Are you here to see one of our plays?
They figured out how to do it. I just wanted to relate why. I don't know. Probably think I sound crazy. I don't know. Maybe.
Hello. Are you a fan?
Alright, let's do this.
Time for warm-ups. So long. See you at the show, okay?
What is your command? Resuming work cycle. May the Titans carve your path.
Work cycle interrupted. The Titans will return. We are the Titans' bedrock and foundation. We will continue speaking later. Do you have a query? May Rook nor Ram take you far.
What brings you here? It is a world of wonders. May we all find what we seek. There is much to discover. Fair skies and strong winds.
What do you seek?
Fair skies and strong winds.
We have slept long enough. Farewell. In unity, find strength. Until next time. Be bold. Be true.
Begin speaking. Praise the machine.
I serve the Titans unswervingly. We must talk later. I have work to do. Conversation terminated. Pity. Must go. Apologies.
Speak and be heard.
Tending cycle interrupted. Resuming tending cycle.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation. Do you have a query? Work cycle interrupted.
You know, as you know, a lot of people try and attack people who are
Speak freely.
very, very pro free speech by saying, "Oh, you side with very bad people, with the Nazis," or something like that. That's not true. I'm a very pro free speech person. It's also very, very progressive. I'm for pro free speech because of John Adams. One of the most liberal founding fathers there ever was. One of the very few who did not own slaves. Who paid based off of the work that was done on his property, and oftentimes did not record whether or not their worker was a woman or a man. He did a lot of real important things in his life. He defended the Boston Massacre soldiers, because he wanted to see them get a fair trial so they weren't hung by mob rule, because he believed that rights belong to everybody and everybody deserves their day in court. And he saved the lives of, I didn't like only one of them get, I'm gonna have to look that up again, about, I know all of them were facing being hung, and I think he actually managed to save all of their lives. But he got at least 4 of them acquitted entirely because they weren't responsible. They were defending themselves. But he was against police states, right? His model of helping people is a lot of that was used by the ACLU. And he believed in these things for a reason. And so this quest right here kind of bothers me. It really does kind of bother me. To a degree.
The edicts must be followed. The eternal titans sculpt your path. Very well. You are dismissed. Conversation initiated.
I better get over to the play and take part in it.
Conversation initiated.
I don't have a tiger.
These props need another coat of paint. Time to get creative.
It's too far away.
Get that stage cleared for the next act. We have a big show prepared. Let's get the venue ready, shall we? It's our directive to keep this venue spotless for our audience. A hand. They need all the support we can give.
Conversation reluctantly initiated.
Conversation initiated. Conversation.
Here for an inscription of my name.
Give your best performance.
What path brought you?
And now we begin our play to honor the Thragar. Heroes lost to time, but not forgotten.
I hear a call from deep in the earth. It strengthens me. I must go to it.
What path brought you here?
The coreway must be protected.
Now we venture into the ringing deeps. The machine speakers will neither help nor hinder us. Getting darker, but the song is getting stronger. We must light the way. The Nerubians! There are so many! I must heed the call. We are all slain. Ahem! I said we are all slain!
And so the Thragar's adventure ended before they reached the bottom of the coreway. But with this play, we honor the memory of the Thragar and the call they heed.
Would you like a program?
Before they reached the bottom of the coreway. But with this play, we honor the memory of the Thragar and the call they heed.
Conversation initiated. Are you here to see one of our plays?
Conversation initiated. Conversation terminated. Keep your hands clean.
Do you intend to idle all day?
I can get what you need. Stay true to yourself.
What can I do?
Alright, I think I'm going to do
radiant song.
I think I'm going to do a raid now. Because I have to do 5 raid bosses. Oh, wait a second. How do I do this? I'm rocking raid bosses or dungeons. I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait, no, I want to... Yeah. Okay, well, where do I go? Okay, that's where I go.
You are acknowledged. Stay productive.
closer. Target. out of range. far away.
mustn't let him loose! He'll kill us all! What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything!
target. Can't carry anymore. Step forward. can't carry anymore.
What are you doing? These specimens are very delicate.
inventory is full. I need a target.
What aggravation is this? You will die! Your life will be mine! Scream while you burn!
I need to get closer. Carry anymore. I need a target. I don't have a target. far away.
Who disturbs this sanctuary?
Inventory is full. I'm out of range.
Would you like a program? We have some play materials that need collecting from the market.
Cheer for us, General Audemars. We are the ward's top general.
Affirmative. Our two companies are the fiercest in Canada. We'll cheer for you, my friend.
Generals, we have calculated that we only need one of you. Decide amongst yourselves who will be decommissioned. It is just you and me, Audemars, the last two generals. We have surpassed so many Earthen to be here.
And I must surpass only one more, Imeric, to be the best and the last.
General, I am far stronger than you, Audemars. I will prove it.
Your strength alone is admirable, but my strength is leadership and the loyalty of my troops.
I will make sure you are deactivated.
I might have worked with you, Evelyn, but I am your...
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Are you here to see one of our plays?
How fare you? Fair skies and strong winds. May we all find what we seek. Be bold. Be true. It is a world of wonders. We are united in purpose. In unity, find strength. The skies call to me. Farewell, until next time.
May you find what you seek.
So many possibilities. Fair skies and strong winds. Until next time.
I offer you my aid. Go carefully.
It's still recharging.
My directive is to serve you. My directive has been fulfilled.
I don't have a target.
What brings you here? Good luck, friend. Be careful.
Great to meet you. Safe travels. See you soon. Welcome. Watch your back. What's happening? See you soon.
Well, everybody, it's too late. I can't do it. I almost fell asleep when I was doing the time walking. I might try it tomorrow with Abby. I definitely want to beat that quest at least once, but who knows. Anyway, love y'all. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.